Haaland gets officially introduced as a Man City player, Darwin Núñez has joined Liverpool, and Barcelona are kicking out Gerard Pique. All these and more awaits you in today's issue. Let's get going! Inter have joined the race for Real Madrid right-back Álvaro Odriozola, according to Tuttosport. Manchester City are willing to let go of Bernardo Silva, but only in case another club offers at least £80 million. Atalanta wants to sign Roma winger Stefan El Shaarawy, according to Calciomercato. Roma rejected the possibility of signing Dries Mertens. The 35-year-old striker is not included in Mourinho's plans. Luis Suarez could return to Ajax. Galatasaray, Atalanta, Fiorentina and Aston Villa are also interested in his services. Jules Koundé intends to join Chelsea this summer. He does not consider other options. Bayern are open to sell Marc Roca for €15 million, according to Fabrizio Romano. Inter are ready to say goodbye to Joaquin Correa. Olympique Marseille were reportedly eyeing the forward. Man City are planning to sign 19-year-old Le Havre defender Souleymane Isaac Touré. The national team of France has 2 losses and 2 draws in the last 4 Nations League fixtures. They are currently last in the group. Les Blues have lost their chance to secure their Nations League title and will get relegated to League B if lose to Austria in the fall. Inter have notified PSG that they will not sell Milan Skriniar for less than €80 million, or €70 million plus bonuses. Xavi insists on Koundé's transfer. He sees Jules and Araujo playing in the center of Barca's defense. Fenerbahce are preparing a contract offer for Brazilian fullback Marcelo. He wants to earn €6 million a year. Barcelona are not bankrupt. They are a money-making machine. They will have to sell assets, but they are not ruined, Javier Tebas stated. Newcastle are set to give up on negotiations over Sven Botman. Lille agreed to €35 million, but then raised the price tag to 42. Bayern have announced the signing of Ryan Gravenberch. Ajax will receive €25 million and 7% of his further resale. Giorgio Chiellini moved to Los Angeles FC with a contract lasting until the end of 2023. Arsenal have confirmed the signing of Marquinhos from Sao Paulo. €3 to €3.5 million were paid for the winger. I do not stand up for Madrid with the Mbappe theme. I give it for European football, Tebas told Marca. I can say I played with the best left back of all time, Toni Kroos tweeted as he said goodbye to Marcelo. Man City are monitoring Leeds midfielder Phillips before leaving for the tour across America. Calvin was identified as the Citizens' main transfer goal. Barcelona will again discuss salary reduction with Busquets, Pique and Alba. All 3 captains are against such changes as they've taken cuts twice at this point. Milan are ready to lay out €40 million for Charles de Ketelaere. Club Brugge are blocking the transfer due to the departure of Noah Lang. Dembele is about to quit Barcelona. He was not satisfied with the latest bid of the club. Xavi has been planning season preparations without Ousmane for a while now. People think I play a lot of golf. People think I'm injured a lot, but I'm actually not. The press tend to write a lot of things that aren't accurate and people believe it, and it creates a narrative. Gareth Bale complained. Gavi is an erupting volcano. Luis Enrique described the youngster in a beautiful manner. Arsenal proposed €60 million for Victor Osimhen, but Napoli immediately refused. The club wants €100 million. The 5 substitutions rule has been approved by the IFAB on a permanent basis. The option of throwing the ball in with feet is soon to be tested. The signing of Haaland to Man City, the first time a young superstar, sought by all, has come to an English club over the Spanish giants. A seminal moment for the Premier League, Lineker tweeted. Haaland is a huge talent and has been one of the best strikers in Europe over the last few seasons. We are confident he can get even better working with Pep, Man City director Chiqui Begiristain claimed. Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi demonstrate that you can no longer win alone. You need the whole team, Chiellini noted. Xabi Alonso and Barcelona have agreed on a contract. The player wants to leave the Blues, while Chelsea have only to name the price. Milan are looking to buy Asensio. Maldini even had a phone call with Ancelotti. Manchester United, Juventus, Arsenal and Newcastle are also competing for the performer. Pelé, Maradona and Cruyff are for me the three greatest players in history. Messi is not the one who puts himself in front to go to war. Marco van Basten thinks. Liverpool are selling both Williams and Phillips for £15 million each and Oxlade-Chamberlain for £10 million. And here are the Nations League results for Monday. Moving on to the main news of the release. Let's have a brief rewind of yesterday's matches. In the League A of the Nations League, Denmark defeated Austria 2-0. Wendt and Skaf Olsen got the job done. In another match, France sensationally lost to Croatia 0-1. Luka Modric had an accurate penalty take, which turned out to be a winner. The 31st participant in the 2022 World Cup was determined. The Australian team turned out to be stronger than Peru in the penalty shootout, 5-4. Regular time and extra time ended with a 0-0 shutout. It became known for how much Liverpool can agree to sell Sadio Mane. According to Sky Sport Deutschland journalist Florian Plettenberg, negotiations with Bayern are still ongoing. But in the end, these sides should agree on 30 to 40 million euros plus bonuses. As the deal is expected to take a few more steps later on, a transfer should not take place in the coming days. The footballer himself still considers only Bayern as his next stop. Marcelo said goodbye to Real Madrid while crying. I want to thank the club, my teammates who have been lucky enough to play for all these years, the coaches, the props who are like family, the people who work in the residence, the security people, those who work behind. We are only dedicated to playing football. But I like to reinforce that so that we can play, there are people behind. And I learned that at Real Madrid. I want to thank Madrid for all this. I've woken up every day of my life with the joy of being in the best club in the world. My children have seen that I've been able to play for the best club in the world. Press like if you've enjoyed seeing the Brazilian in action. It became known who will be the head coach of PSG next season. With the probability of 99%, Galtier will lead PSG. Now it's being sports journalist Omar Altundak. Besides, it was reported that the new PSG football advisor Luis Campos insists on the candidacy of the head coach of Nice. Benfica have announced an agreement with Liverpool for the transfer of striker Darwin Núñez. The departure of the 22-year-old Uruguay national team member will cost the Reds 75 million euros, according to the official website of the Lisbon club. Another 25 million Benfica can receive in the form of bonuses. Earlier on, it became known that Núñez agreed with Liverpool on a contract valid until 2028. Manchester City have completed the signing of Erling Haaland from Borussia Dortmund. The 21-year-old Norwegian attacker has concluded a contract with the Sky Blues until the summer of 2027. On May 10th, City confirmed an agreement with Borussia Dortmund. It was reported that the citizens will pay the Germans a release clause for the striker worth of 75 million euros. And Erling in England will receive £350,000 a week plus bonuses. It has also been claimed that Haaland will cost Manchester City nearly 250 million euros, including salary. Commission for agents, 50 million euros. This is a proud day for me and my family. I want to score goals, win trophies, and improve as a footballer, and I'm confident I can do that here. I've always watched Man City and have loved doing so in recent seasons. I feel at home here. These were Erling Haaland's first words at the new club. How many goals do you think the Norwegian will score in his first year in the Premier League? Let us know in the comments below. The details of the meeting between Xavi and Gerard Pique have been published. According to Mundo Deportivo, during a conversation 2 weeks ago, the Barcelona head coach told the defender that he no longer considers him a starter. He also focused on Pique's frequent injuries, the presence of many distractions in Gerard's life, and the player's high salary, which has become a heavy burden on the club. Pique himself still intends to stay in Blaugrana and fight for the right to play from the first minute, proving he's the club's strongest central defender. What's more, he is ready for another pay cut. Guys, watch the suggested videos from our other projects. There is always something entertaining to see there. It was football news. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.